In the city, loving life and trying to survive, but there's not enough time, and there's not enough wine in the world. Basically adulting. Basically adulting.
Hey friends, it's Erin Waddell
and Luisa Diaz, and welcome back to
Basically Adulting. What? Well, we're back, guys, with our wine on Thursday night.
Thursday night. I was going to say Wednesday night.
I know, I was going to say it, and then I was like, oh shit, it's not even.
It's not Wednesday, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
We're getting behind. Never mind. I was going to say, instead of ahead of ourselves, we're getting behind of ourselves.
I think you've had too much wine.
No, not.
Are you cut off? Do we need to cut you off?
That was my first sip.
Okay. Someone's getting silly. But we're here to talk to you about Halloween and spooky season.
Ooh.
Because it's around the corner. And if you don't have your Halloween costume, you need to go get one.
Yeah, we need to go get one.
I know. We'll talk about that. But first, we wanted to talk about Wentworth.
Oh, yeah. We're like, I guess reveling?
I don't know. Say your thought.
I don't know what that word means, but I'm just going to use it.
Okay, go with it.
We just finished season 8, and we are shook, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Wentworth, I think we've talked about it in another episode, like kind of maybe a year ago or so.
Yeah.
But it's basically kind of like Orange is the New Black, but Australia version. I think it's a lot better than Orange is the New Black. But if you need like a new show to watch, go. Obviously, we can't give details.
Yeah, we don't.
And we can't really explain like our feelings, but just know it's really good.
It's really good.
There's a lot of emotions, highs and lows.
A lot of lows. A lot of surprises.
Yeah.
A lot of shocks.
But we were definitely like ready for season 9 to come out.
Now we're ready for season 9. We gotta wait another whole year.
God, I wish they could just like keep making their shows so we don't have to wait a year for it to come out.
Well, also COVID happened. Like they had already filmed season 8.
Well, they could all just quarantine together and film it. Like, do it for the people. Do it.
Do it for the people.
Take one for the team. Like, we need more Wentworth in this world.
And this season 9 is our last one.
Which is...
they better give it their all.
Well, I think they will.
I know they will.
Yeah. So anyways, we just got done watching that, so we're a little bit upset, mad, confused.
A lot of emotions are going on. A lot of different emotions.
And we use this podcast as a venting source, so I apologize if you've never heard of Wentworth before, if you don't care about Wentworth.
But hopefully, now you're like, these girls won't shut up about it. I need to sit down and watch it.
Well, just carve out like 8 full days. You could watch a season a day.
Yes, you could.
And then let us know how you feel. But don't do that. You need to be productive.
Yes.
You know.
So it's good.
It's very good. Yeah, you should start watching it. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
But yeah, it's really good. So anyways, spooky season. Also, like, I guess we could kind of dive into Wentworth, like how spooky it would be like to be in prison.
Yeah. Aaron and I have talked about this because, like, there are so many, like, prison shows nowadays on Netflix, and they're, like, from all over the world. Like, you got Orange is the New Black was, like, the beginning.
In America.
Believe, in America. Mm-hmm. And then Netflix just brought out, like...
Well, I don't think that they have as many seasons as Wentworth.
No, Orange is the New Black doesn't.
No, so I think Wentworth has definitely been out longer. I don't know. I think it's probably a spin-off of Wentworth in America. Because, I mean, a lot of the same stuff happens, like, just a little bit different, but it's the general idea of a women's prison, like...
But what I was getting at is, like, there's also another prison show, but it's based in Spain.
Yeah.
So there's just, like, different ones, but the Spain one is a lot different than both Wentworth and Orange is the New Black. But... what I was getting at is, like, if I were to ever go to prison, I'd choose to go to prison in Australia.
Oh, for sure.
Because they get their cell block, like, area.
Plus their own room.
With the door they can shut closed.
They can also wear their street clothes. They can have jammies. There's a lot of different leisure.
Street clothes if they are on bail. If they're not on bail, they can't wear street clothes.
Well, Louisa knows all the rules in prison in Australia. So if you have questions, you go to her.
Hit me up. Don't know how the law works over there. I just know what the prison is run.
Based off of the shows that she's watched, Wentworth. So if you want to know, just watch Wentworth and you'll be golden.
Yeah.
But Louisa and I were watching and... just discussing, like, how we would be if we ever, like, went to prison.
I'd be someone's bitch for sure.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say that is what she said, that she would definitely be someone's bitch. And honestly, like, I don't know if I would be someone's bitch because I don't want to, like, you know, do the other stuff. But, like, I do want protection.
Well, I want protection as well.
I don't think I would be a loner.
Like, I'm not about to, like, go... meet up some stranger and, like, swallow drugs or something.
Well, what if that's what your bitch want, or what your owner...
My owner?
I mean, basically, if you're their bitch, they would be your owner. In prison.
I just hate throwing up. I'd have to, like...
I'm sure you're not in a leisure prison. Like, you're not in a luxurious, like...
Martha Stewart prison.
No. They want you to smuggle drugs. You're going to do whatever they say unless you want to die.
Or, like, sometimes they have you go kill people.
I don't want to do that either. Like, I want to sit in my cell and curl up in a ball and cry.
Yeah, we all want that.
And I just don't want to go to prison, so I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's like you can't be friends with the... She scared me. You can't be friends with the correctional officers because then you're seen as a snitch, and snitches get stitches.
Which makes you die.
So, and then it's like, do I befriend the old ladies? Because, like, what if, like, the old ladies are in there for, like murdering people?
Oh, well, why else would an old lady be in there? Fiona! Quit. Scratching my new rug. Little...
What's going on?
Turd.
But yeah, I don't know. It's scary.
Okay, well then just don't go to prison and you won't have to worry about it.
We all know
Is there a possibility that you might go to prison?
I just don't want to jinx myself.
Well, knock on wood. That always helps. Alright, well, I've had enough of this prison talk. I need to open another bottle of wine. Do you want some?
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. Open the wine. Open the wine. That was really annoying.
I'm glad you said something.
Oh.
So, our little wine opener thing hasn't been working very well. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have.
But
I think it's because it wasn't charging.
Well, hopefully it goes fast. Oh, that sucked.
What was that?
Wow, we need a new cutter too.
You wouldn't really be a good sommelier.
I don't think it's me. I think it's the cutter because I've had this.
Oh, okay.
Do you want
it's not me, it's you.
Do you want your finger chopped off, Missy?
Oh my God, no.
Okay, there you go. All right, moment of truth.
Oh, wow.
So who didn't put it back on the charger? Louisa.
Whoa. Why you gotta blame me?
I feel like you were the last one to open a bottle of wine.
No, I wasn't. I don't remember.
You were drinking too much wine.
I don't remember. I have no recollection.
Here's that sweet, sweet sound that everyone loves.
Welcome to ASMR.
So weird. Okay.
That sound is so satisfying.
It really is. It just kind of like calms me down. You know what I've started doing at night?
What?
I started listening to like nature sounds to help me go to sleep.
I came home to that a lot yesterday.
Oh yeah,
You were sleeping and
because I was studying, so I was like putting on calming meditation music while I was studying, and then I fell asleep. I was like 20-minute nap.
I came in and I'm like, wow, it's a spa in here.
It's like da-na-na-na-na.
And then it's like the little
yeah, the little triangle.
Yeah.
Ding. Yes.
And then like
but
the
it
water.
Yeah, the nature sounds like I've found, because I've tried to do that before, like going to sleep with just like calming music before.
Mm-hmm.
And I have found that like piano and like instrumental music, like I don't go to sleep because my mind's trying to like listen to the music.
Mm-hmm.
But like the nature sounds, it just like
It's more natural.
knocks me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I found works for me. I also take a little bit of melatonin sometimes.
Always helps.
And a glass of wine never helps.
I'm
or
actually
doesn't
the
hurt
opposite.
either.
I can't do the nature sounds because my
Really?
mind knows it's not real. Like I can't, like if I, like on a rainy night, I can knock out, like an actual rainy night. But I've tried to like put it on and I just...
Maybe there's different...
I think too hard. So then if
But there are different like nature sounds, because you have to find one that actually sounds natural. Like if you know that you're not in the fucking forest and there's birds chirping and it's nighttime.
Honestly, I'm not gonna put that, but I always use like the thunderstorm or like the rainy one, and it just like never works. But what I do listen to is like the Disney lullaby music.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like soft. It's like a little like musical box, you know, little, like
yeah,
I'm not gonna
the
do
little
it right
ballerina
now.
box.
Yeah. And so that like it's soft, and I don't put it on too loud. I put it on a little soft. I'm like a baby. It can't be too loud. It can't be too soft, but just enough that I can hear it.
It's like a little baby who wants to be tucked in and
then
snuggled at night.
I do that. do.
I do that.
I do tuck myself. Like I roll myself in a little burrito ball and I knock out.
I don't understand how you don't get hot.
I don't.
I don't understand. Louisa has like 50 blankets on her bed and like 25 pillows. And that's not an exaggeration at all.
It's not. I have my sheet. I have my little like soft blanket, my comforter, and then like this gold like sheep thing blanket. And I don't, people like, my mom seems to think it's because I'm freezing, and it's not. It's just like I need to feel like the weight of that many blankets on me.
I think I know what I'm gonna get you for Christmas.
Because it's, I don't know what it is. Like, it's an anxiety, I read it's like an anxiety thing, and it does relax me.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of the people that, and I need to have my diffuser on with my nighttime oils. And I have that going, and I literally just close my eyes, and I don't have to struggle. So I am a baby.
Louisa just needs to be like soothed to sleep. Like she needs to be rocked back. If she could get a rocking bed just like back and forth, you know?
That'd be really cool.
Like it's just like one of those. It's
like,
basically
kind of like
big
a car motion, you know, like when you start falling asleep. Well,
no.
No, never mind. I don't fall asleep in the car.
Hopefully not while you're driving. But no, like, you know what babies are set in, and then they like rock back and forth?
Yeah, they're like cribs, or what are they called?
I don't
basket things where they move.
Yeah.
But they have like car motion, like rocking motion, and then they have a motion for them to feel like they're back in the womb.
Oh, I don't want them to feel like that.
No, but it relaxes them.
I know, but they need to get over that shit. We're in life now. You got it. Life isn't fair.
Welcome to the real world.
You're going to sleep in your bed like a big girl, like a big boy that you are. You will grow up and you will be strong and sufficient and independent.
Oh my God. I love how we say that now.
I know. I'm going to be the biggest. Like, oh, come here, little baby. Pat on my back.
Sleep on mommy's chest.
Yeah, you're going to sleep with me until you're 8 years old. Not skin to skin. Not when they're 8 years old. That would be weird.
I don't know if I'll, allow my baby to sleep with me when they're, babies.
Whenever they crawl into bed with you, you're going to let them sleep with you.
Well, yeah, but if they're kickers.
You're not going to kick your kid out of bed.
No, but
you kick your husband out.
I'll slowly pick them up.
I'd be like, honey, you got to go to the couch. The kid's a kicker.
But it doesn't matter, I feel like the kid's just going to be attached.
And then they're going to wake up and it's just going to be an endless cycle. You should just put a little pad on the floor.
We're going to knock on wood. I don't even want to say this because it's if I put it out to the universe, I'm going to get the opposite of what I want.
That's not necessarily true.
No, it is true.
Is it?
Yes.
No, not always. If you put it in a negative way, probably.
Well, exactly.
If you want it, say it into the universe.
No, I don't want it.
Then say, I don't want it. And it will be out there as a don't want.
No, but karma's going to come bite me in the ass. And I'm going to get kids that are going to sleep in bed with me. And I don't want that.
So you're just saying something mean?
I'm not saying anything mean. I'm going to love my future children. I'm going to love all of them. They can sleep in my bed if they want. But
for the sake of the podcast, can you just say it? And then you can praise to God later that you didn't really mean it.
I just hope my children are able to stay in their bed. If they just get out of their bed because, look, I'm a big kid now and I can get out of my bed, I can give two shits. But if they're going to crawl in my bed every single night.
No, you have to punish them. Otherwise, they're not going to learn.
Well, duh, I am.
Coming from me, who I slept with my mom until I was 8 years old because it was just her and I, so.
See, my thing is, I didn't sleep with, my mom said, since I was a baby, I was I don't like cuddling, and I hate body heat.
Yet you want someone to cuddle you, aka your blankets.
That is so different. That is so different.
That is mixed signals, if I have to say so myself.
How? How is that mixed signals?
If I was dating you and you're like, oh, I just like to be warm and cuddled, it's oh, this chick likes cuddle, we're just gonna hug all night. I mean, I'm not a cuddler, so I like to cuddle.
You love to cuddle. What are you talking about?
I like to cuddle, and then when I want to go to sleep, I want to be not touched.
Do you do the hug, squeeze, roll away?
Oh, roll away, yeah. No, I kind of just scoot over, and I'll turn my back to them. I don't like sleeping facing someone because I feel like my breath is just coming back and hitting me in the face.
Yeah.
So I would rather me turn my back to them, and then if they want to cuddle, they can cuddle my back.
You.
No, they would be the big spoon. I would be the little spoon.
Yeah, you'd be the little.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. But none of this face-to-face stuff.
No.
I'm really a big knee tucker, and so when someone wants me to lay straight, I'm like.
No, that's weird. It's
awkward. We're just laying pencils. We're hugging, laying down. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my arms. And then one arm's underneath. You're do I need to fold it? Do I need to?
Is it gonna fall asleep?
Yeah. There's a lot of thoughts going through my head when this is happening, and I'm I just want to turn around and go. Unless we're talking or whatever, he could lay on his back. I'm also really big on I'll lay on my back and you can lay on my chest, and I will put my arm around you. I like that because it's
I'm just not a cuddler.
I don't know. If we're watching a movie, what do you do when you're watching a movie?
Okay, well that's different.
You don't even like to do that?
I have affection problems.
But okay, would you want to?
I mean, yeah, I would cuddle next to them, but I don't know if I don't know them well enough, like I won't get
comfortable.
Okay,
let's talk about, like, let's say this is your husband or boyfriend.
I don't know. Because I've still yet to meet a guy that I don't like
feel weird with.
Like,
yeah.
The last, oh god, my mic. The last guy I had over, like, sleep over, was like, oh, that's a lot of blankets. I'm like, yeah, I like to, like, and, like, he kicked half of them off, and it's like, and then I sleep with my fan on. Yeah. 365 days of the year. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, like, this is how I sleep. Another thing, I sleep in the middle of my bed. I'm not a left or right side.
Well, Louisa, you're going to have to get over that whenever you are in a relationship if you want to sleep with your partner.
I will adapt. But
you can't judge.
I'm single as can be.
But you can't judge the comfortability on the fact that you like to sleep in the bed and he likes to sleep on at least half the bed.
I'm not, like, I've slept... Mom, I'm sorry. Men have slept in my bed, and I've shared it. But the thing is, like, the blankets is a deal breaker.
But if y'all are both under all of those hot-ass blankets, it's going to be really fucking sweaty under there.
Okay, yes, true. Last time we did kick them off. But, like, cuddling is just, like, I can't relax. Does that make sense? I think
that you need to just, like, clear your mind. You have too much going on. You're, like, focusing too much on the blankets.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're using the blankets as something different, as, like, a barrier.
No.
Yeah. As a barrier of something.
I'll write that down for my therapist next week.
I think you should bring it up. I think that could be something that you should dig a little deeper into. But
I'll let her know next week.
I have blankets on mine. Like, I have a comforter, I have a sheet, and then I have, like, that little top blanket. But I don't, like, curl up into them. Like, I have them, like, underneath whatever. Mm-hmm. But also, I just really like to sleep with my heating pad on because it just soothes my back.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm an old lady and, like, my back hurts all the time, but for some reason it just, like, really feels good on my back, and so it just, like, kind of puts me to sleep. And then I also like to sleep with, like, a little... I mean, guys, we're single, so, I mean, hopefully if we meet a guy that, you know, is lucky enough to share sleeping arrangements with us, we could, you know, work out a plan or system or something.
Yeah. I mean, they'd be really lucky because they just have to tell me what side they sleep on. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, I have a side. They would have to sleep on, I guess if you're looking at the bed, the right side. Yeah. But if you're in the bed, it's the left.
What?
If you're in the bed, if you're laying in bed, it's on the left side. That's my side.
Oh, yeah. So they'd be sleeping on the right side. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the side that's closest to the door, so if a murderer comes in, like, hopefully they would get killed first and not me. And I could wake up and protect myself.
Well, hopefully they'd listen that we've been broken into, and they get up and they're quick on their feet.
Really?
Yes.
We're across the whole house. What if the person is really sneaky?
No.
Well, let's just not put that fucking out in the universe. You were scared to say that you don't want your kids to get out of bed, heaven forbid, but you didn't hesitate one bit that a burglar was going to come into our apartment.
That's why I sleep with my door closed.
And we're here alone.
I have a taser.
I'm sleeping with the knife under my pillow tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, anyways, speaking of knives, let's talk about what we're gonna be for Halloween.
Yes. Although
even
our
though
costume does not involve knives.
I know.
It involves guns.
Fake guns.
Nerf guns, to be exact.
These guns. Say hello to...
What are they called?
I don't know. Welcome to the gun show. Wow, we're lame.
Anyways, we're gonna dress up as... Do you want to tell them?
No, because I forgot what it's called.
Okay. We're gonna... If any of y'all have watched the show, hopefully you have.
Obviously, we watch too much TV. We need to get off our
asses. We have a problem.
It's
called Money Heist. If you haven't watched it, it's a Spanish show. It's on Netflix. They have English voiceover. It's great. You'll love it. Trust me.
If you like anything to deal with anything, you'll like it.
Yeah, you'll like it. Anyway, so we're going to dress up as the characters in Money Heist.
The burglars.
Quick summary. It's basically just a group of criminals, and they're breaking into the Mint of Spain.
To get money.
That's
it's called
That's all you
The
need.
Money Heist.
It's called Money Heist on Netflix. Look it up.
So basically, we're going to be the characters. We're going to dress up as them because it's an easy costume. It's really cheap.
Yeah.
And it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's literally just going to be like a red jumpsuit and
a mask.
These masks they wear.
So also, COVID protected. You know, we're trying to be safe out there on Halloween because that's been a big issue too. Like just, you know, all the moms and parents talk and whatever. Mm-hmm. But about trick-or-treating, like what are the kids going to do this year?
Well, what I read and like what I've heard is like they want like people to prepare like little goodie bags so they don't have to like separate bags. And does that make sense?
No, it doesn't, because the people that are preparing the bags are also going to be the ones that are handing them out to the children. So their hands are going to be touching the candy that's inside and also on the outside of the bag. So why don't they just hand them the fucking candy?
I don't know how it works. Plus, like, you know how parents are. They have to worry about like COVID, and they have to worry about like, you know how people put razors in candy?
Psychopaths.
What?
Yeah. Psychopaths.
Yeah, and that's a thing parents have to worry about every single fucking year.
Okay, like, yeah. I'm worried about that. I will still check the candy. I
know, but it's like they have all this stuff, and like so many kids have gluten and whatever make-believe allergies.
No, they don't.
Some kids, there's a small percentage that do, and those poor kids.
Louisa, I was over there, and you were like, well, when we were growing up, gluten wasn't even a real thing,
It wasn't.
You survived.
But we also ate questionable things.
Like what? They still eat questionable things. They've got shit that kids eat all the time.
No, I know, but like if you look back at like 90s and like early, like we were just talking about like the baby bottle pop.
They still have candy like that. Have you ever seen it in the store?
No, because I don't look for it anymore.
Okay.
Because
you should because you're a little baby. Maybe it would help you soothe at night. No, but really, I think that kids should go trick-or-treating.
I think that we should start like acting. An experience.
I mean, it's still social distance. Wear your mask. Do whatever.
Yeah.
But go fucking social distance, or go social distance.
Go social distance.
Go trick-or-treating. I think that it, like, these kids
I'm pretty sure you could find a way. Like, these kids... Go ahead.
These kids have just been through enough, and they have to do school online. It's just been hard. It's been a hard time. Their whole schedule
has been, like, disrupted, pretty much.
Yeah, and, like, this should be a fun time for them to dress up and be their favorite superhero and go and get candy, and that they only get to do that one time a year, and it just sucks that this is like tainted it when I mean, I get it, it's kind of risky, but like also you take your kids into the store and they touch everything that other people have touched all the fucking time. So what's the difference?
Yeah, well, I don't know if parents are letting their kids.
Really? You don't think that kids just secretly touch things while their parents aren't looking?
Okay. But
were you want to keep your hands in the cart, you little Miss Goody Two Shoes?
I was.
Wow.
Sorry to be that person. But another alternative that's been like the new thing lately, and it might be something like your church or like your kid's school or daycare, whatever is hosting. It's like one of those trunk or treats. Mm-hmm. For people that are like might be scared of like just going to like knocking on random people's houses, look into trunk or treat. It's literally the same thing. Your kid gets to dress up, you might know half the people, and it's a peace of mind. And you don't have to worry about going to a stranger's house and maybe finding razors in your kid's candy.
Well, like, parents aren't taking their kids to, like, these bad neighborhoods that...
No, they're not, but they're...
So you don't think that someone could do a trunk or treat? I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Someone who decided that I'm going to put razors in children's candy, that they couldn't go to a trunk or treat, they most definitely could.
Well,
just as much as they could.
Like, let's say it's at the school. It's normally like teachers, unless it's like that teacher that's like.
I'm just saying,
I
there's
hate children.
There's a possibility. It could be like.
It could happen anywhere. Yeah, I believe it. It could happen anywhere. Ooh, you could get the chokey.
Yeah, the chokey is a place. You can't bring the chokey with you. The chokey is
the chokey literally. The chokey. The chokey was a room with nails, so the equivalent is razors and candy.
Okay. I was talking about Miss Trenchbull could be
No,
at the school, and she could be
know.
the one that's handing out the razors, and then she could put you in the chokey to eat your candy filled with razors.
Oh my god, that is so good.
I'm just saying, I don't know. If you guys need a good movie to watch for Halloween, if you haven't seen Matilda, that's a good one. It's a classic.
Yeah, we just watched it last Friday. And
we watched it with Megan.
Excuse me. There are things that, like, I hadn't paid attention to. Like, when Matilda's, like, in the beginning of the movie, like, boring, obviously. Her dad's, like, carrying the car seat upside down. Just, like...
Flapping it around. Yeah.
Poor Matilda.
Poor Matilda. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let your child grow up on their own. They will become...
But she had superpowers.
I know. She will become a sufficient, independent woman who could have superpowers. I mean,
but look at her brother. Her brother could have been the same way. Like,
but he's a dickhead.
Exactly.
But they love him and they coddled him.
Oh, yeah, because Matilda was an oopsie baby.
Yeah, and they didn't like her.
Matilda was awesome, man.
I'm not saying that I'm going to just, like, leave my kid in the car and, like... carry my baby upside down.
You can't even do that nowadays. Like, leave your kids in the car.
No, you're not supposed to do that. I'm not saying that I'm doing that when I'm a mom.
I'm just gonna say my parents did that and I turned out fine.
They left you in a hot car?
No, they left the car on.
That's why you like to be coddled with hot sheets.
No, the car was on.
With the heater?
No, like on a summer day. Listen, my parents like to shop at Walmart, and I've never liked Walmart. There's just sketchy people at Walmart, so I would ask to stay in the car. So partially.
So they gave an opportunity. I don't know. My mind is just like in a spooky place. I don't know if it's because it's October, but you could have been kidnapped.
Listen. I was also
and I think that's why your fears of being
left
in cars come from.
No, I was also very good about, like, hiding. I would hide in the back seat so nobody would see me.
You don't think they saw you? There's not much place to go. Unless you had, like, a blanket or something.
I don't know. And it's not like they left me all the time. It was like... when I was being whiny and my brother was being whiny, and they're like, oh, I just need to get something real fast. Like, shut up. Not shut up, but, like, stay here and, like, be good. They left me alone at home, too.
Well, that's a little different. You're not, like, out in the open where strangers are just walking by his car.
True. But I also, like, didn't look like a very polite child.
So you don't think anybody would want to take you?
No.
Or they would take you and bring you back and be like, she's too much. She won't stop. She won't stop criticizing. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. I don't know. My mom rolled my head up in a window before.
How old were you?
I don't know. Maybe like 4. I don't know. I think I might have been younger than that. She, like, rolled it up, and I, like, loved putting my head out the window. She just rolled that sucker up, and it was like, Mom! And I looked, and she's like, oh, my God. Oh my god. Lisa's dying. It's not that funny. Why is it so funny? I could have died.
I know. Well, my mom dropped my brother when we were flying over here, like on the plane.
In the aisle? Or what? How old was he?
He was 9 months.
Oh my god. Did he hit his head?
Yes.
Where?
He's fine.
He's fine. He's
fine.
fine. Don't worry.
He's fine.
Hi, Fiona.
I mean, really, they used to give kids back in, like, way back in the day, like, rum when they were teething.
Well, they probably turned out to be great.
I mean, yeah.
They didn't get dropped on their head.
We don't know that. They used to have those cribs back in the day where the kids would stick their heads through the bars. So
They still have stuff like that?
yeah, but they're not as wide.
What if a kid had a really skinny head and he got his... Fiona, I've had enough of your attitude. Don't act like you're just sniffing the rug.
She's been learning from her sister.
But what if the baby just had a really skinny head?
Oh
And
my
then when he
God.
started to pull out, his ears were like...
Oh no, like alfalfa?
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck. Anyways, that was a little off topic.
Very off topic.
We're talking about our Halloween costume. Oh my god. Anyways, guys. I want to go to a haunted house.
I'm not too keen, but
Why?
I'll go with you. I just don't like them that much.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Not in
Yes,
the
it
slightest.
is. Yes.
How?
You get
Explain to me.
You get
What do I get?
you get an
What do I get?
you get an adrenaline rush.
People are not popping out and scaring me at...
No, but you
On
don't
a
see
roller
those twists and
coaster.
turns coming.
Oh, I do too. I can
Oh.
see them from a mile away.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I can. I've probably ridden the roller coaster 1,000 times and I know it's coming.
1,000.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I would just go over and over and over again. Ask my mom.
You love it. You love haunted.
I have gone to haunted houses before. It's not like I've never gone.
No, I know.
They're just not my favorite thing to do.
I just think they're so like.
I said I would go,
All right, we're gonna go to one, guys.
but I will be in the middle and I will not be forced to go first into any room.
Okay. Maybe we should take shots before we go.
I would punch someone, I think, if they scared me too bad.
wouldn't.
If they scared me too bad? If we're going to the haunted house where I think we're going to and it's
Which
like an
one?
enclosed
Pit place.
place, I'm not going to like it.
Which one?
Megan was telling me that she wanted to go to the one in Fort Worth,
Oh, Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
That one's like one of the scarier ones.
I know.
I was hoping to just go like to
I've been
a
to it.
local one. Everyone's been to Cutting Edge.
I've been there and it's not fun. They're scaring you in the parking lot. Just I'm trying to wait.
They don't do that, Erin.
Not like Cutting Edge. Like Cutting Edge is way scarier than the other ones I've been to.
Okay, then I veto Megan's Cutting Edge.
You don't want to go to it?
I don't want to go to. It's really expensive.
True.
And like no, like I'd rather stay like in the area. Or I think if Six Flags is having Fright Fest, we
That
should
would
do
be
that
fun.
because you're paying $35 and you're getting not just one haunted house, you're getting like multiple haunted houses.
Do you get to go on the roller coasters?
Yeah.
I'd be down to do that. That would be fun.
And they have like live music and like it's fun. Like I loved it when I went with my friends back in high school.
10 years ago.
10.
Just kidding.
years
That's
ago.
me. That was me.
Mine was
10
probably
years
like
ago.
6 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. 6 years ago.
Yeah. Well, let's get a group together and go. That would be
Yeah,
fun.
that would be so much fun.
I'm scared. I'm scared already.
And they have people walking around the park and
That gives me
but they're
anxiety
not
already.
but they're not like super like in your face. They're just
But they will pop out at you.
they will just start like following you and you don't notice till like people are like, "Oh, like strangers are like giggling, and then you're like, what the fuck, what's so funny? You turn around, you're like, ah, and then that's it. That's literally all the actors want is a scream and like a fright, and that's it.
I'll give them one.
But I love to play a game is make them break character, because they're not allowed to break character.
So what do? That's no fun.
Well, like, what do you mean?
How do you make
Well, you just try to talk to them and, like, get them to talk, and they try to be all scary, and you're just like, man, like, you know, you just try to have a conversation. Like, do you know where the bathroom's at? Like, where can I get food around here? And then they just move on because they're not getting the reaction they want.
Okay.
Inside scoop.
Inside scoop. If you don't want to be scared, just ask where the bathroom is.
Yeah. Or...
But what happens if, they already scare you and then they just move on? Like...
Well, no, like, let's say, for example, like, one time I was waiting in line to a haunted house, and they had actors coming around, and like, it was like a girl.
How do you know they're not real zombies?
Because they'd be eating someone's brain.
How do you know they don't have a brain in the back, and they're just coming to search for more?
Zombies don't have brains to begin with.
They have a brain that they're already eating. They have in the refrigerator.
Goes through them. Have you watched The Walking Dead?
Yes.
They're
I'm making a joke, Louisa. You're taking everything so literal tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh my. On to the next one. Oh, so we're going to be going to a Halloween party, Halloween night. And it also happens to be the second full moon of the month, the blue moon. So Aaron and I are going to do a blue moon ritual. It's just music.
Oh. Okay, I'm like, it's really loud. A blue moon ritual. Are you down?
I'm down.
It's gonna be so
I'm
much
ready.
fun. I'm ready. I just need to research.
Do you want to tell them what it is? Because you're the expert of blue moon
I
rituals.
wouldn't say I'm an expert. I would just say
You're more of
I'm a beginner.
Okay. You're more knowledgeable on the subject than I am.
Yeah, sure.
Are you not? Do you know more information about it than me?
Of the blue moon? I would say
of the ritual.
Of the ritual, yes. Of a normal full moon ritual, yes.
Okay. Of any ritual, yes.
But of like a blue moon ritual, like it's someone's gonna cast spells. I just want to know.
Just tell them the gist.
So pretty much during a normal full moon, whatever kind of moon you have out at night. Yeah, I actually think we have the paperwork. The paper stuff over here that talks.
You don't need it. Just tell them the gist of it.
Okay.
You don't have to read from the paper.
Well, it's got the facts. Anyways, the gist of it is during a full moon, you pretty much just release stuff that no longer serves you, anything negative. So it says, for example, here it says, the beautiful thing about the moon ritual is that they invite you to get quiet. So you plant seeds of intention. You want things that you want to manifest for yourself, whether that be like happiness, like love, a raise, or you're waiting to hear, lose weight, like whatever your intention is, like that is what you pretty much set yourself for that night.
You put it into the universe.
And so really it's super simple. Like you just set up a clean environment because, you're starting new, you're starting fresh. And you set up calming music. You can have, what's it called?
Meditation?
Meditation music. Not the diffuser. It's like the stick that like smokes.
I don't know. The ashes or whatever. I don't remember.
No, not that.
Scentsy? Or incense.
Incense, yes. You could have incense on, and you pretty much just create a calming, relaxing environment. And before you start the ritual, you just want to clear your head of like any negative thoughts. I guess meditate and ground
Basically.
yourself, and then if people are hearing this that are more experts on this, like we did a very basic one, just you pretty much just want to conjure, invite good energy, stuff that's going to lift you up. Like we did like a moon prayer, and it's just, I release the negative, I accept what's good for me and let go of what no longer serves me. And it's like really good, and don't expect like for you to wake up the next morning and you have like $1 million in your bank account.
Yeah.
No, it's more of a like self-reflection kind of like, I mean, to me it felt really good to see like all my fears and like everything negative that I felt that was personally holding me back light up, because we wrote it down on paper and we lit it up in flame, in a candle, not in flames, and just let it disappear. And like it was the physical act of truly seeing the that fear float away into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And then you write down your but you have to declare them and saying them out loud.
Yeah.
And I release the fear of this, and I declare this with like a strong, like confident voice.
Yeah, and I think we did touch a little bit on this when we spoke with Megan about it, but I think it's really just becoming aware of what you think is holding you back, what you're fearful of, what you want for yourself, and stating that you're stating it to, you know, the universe and to whoever else is there, the moon, but you're also like stating it to yourself and hearing things out loud. Like, you know, when you like get in a fight with your friend and it's like, oh my God, like this person is just being so irrational, like, and you're doing, like, you're having the fight in your head, and then like you're trying to tell someone else about the fight, and like you're explaining it to them, and you're like, okay, well, like I could see like why she would be mad, and it's like hearing yourself say it, or even like someone else say it.
Yeah.
You kind of realize like it's just, it takes that just like hearing it out loud for you to realize, and for it to click in your brain.
Yeah.
For then, I think, for you to actually take action, and for you to actually overcome your fears, and actually for you to set that mind, like your mind, to go towards your goals and everything like that. So I think that has a lot to do with it too, is just like as a human being aware of what, you know, you're fearful of and what you want in this life.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I felt really good. I personally could feel like just like the good, like vibrant energy that we had last Friday night, and
it was very cleansing.
It was,
to say the least.
It was. It felt really good. So I invite you guys to participate and, you know, let go of anything that holds you back and declare positive things for yourself. You know, I mean, this has been a rough year, and like we've all definitely have had our ups and downs, and I think it's a good way and to just like let go and like declare those things for yourself. It is a blue moon. It is happening on like, it's gonna be, according to like people that are more in the know of like the moon cycle and like what's powerful, what's not. This blue moon is like really powerful, and you do want to get the most out of it. Well,
there you go, folks.
So
if you want your dreams to come true, just do a blue moon ritual.
Yeah.
But on another note, on spooky season topic, next episode, we're having Luisa's mom on the episode, and she is a very spiritual woman and has very good, you know, inklings of spirits, good, bad, whole.
She, obviously I grew up with my mom, but growing up, like my mom grew up in a Catholic church, like her grandmother was very Catholic, and so my mom has just always believed in she believes in, I wouldn't say she believes in ghosts, but she believes in positive and negative energies. Mm-hmm. She always says where there's good, there's always bad.
Yeah.
And so
in literally every aspect of life. You can't have sunshine without rain.
No. And so she's where I've kind of just learned, like, you always want to have, like, clean room or, like, holy water or just, like, you know, say a little prayer. Just
how's that clean room coming?
You saw it yesterday.
Once in a literally blue moon.
It's clean.
She's
coming Sunday. I'm clean. I'm keeping it clean.
Literally once in a blue moon.
What I'm worried about is my bathroom. That's what I really need to focus on. But my mom just has a really good insight of energies, and she will probably give us some scary stories because she herself has witnessed. I mean, my mom grew up in like.
Well, I don't want to give them any details of what she's going to be talking about.
Well, no, but I'm just going to give like a basic. Like, my mom grew up in like a little town in Mexico, like very, very little, and so, you know, she's seen and heard stuff, so prepare to get spooked. And she's gonna be so nonchalant about it, guys, so just prepare yourself. Like, maybe listen to that episode like in the day so you don't get scared, because she's so chill about it.
Not everyone is a scaredy cat like you.
Well,
Luisa's literally scared of pretty much everything.
I'm not scared of everything. It's just
except haunted houses. Wow.
It's just like, okay, this is the way I see it.
Literally, Fiona was sitting right there just minding her own business, and you just happened to look over your shoulder and you're like, she scared me.
I'm not a scaredy cat to like I don't watch The Conjuring. I don't watch any of those movies because they're based on true stories.
You get scared easily.
I watch it, like...
You get scared very
easily.
But
I don't invite that... My mom would say you don't invite that negative energy in, so I don't watch that.
Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with how easily you get scared.
I know, but like... I watch Ghost Hunters.
Lisa, just admit that you get scared.
I admit I get scared, but when you guys listen to my mom talk about some of this shit, like, you're gonna... And she would... In the middle of dinner, she'd be telling us some of these stories... And she'd be like, oh, yeah, go dim the lights. And it's like, bitch, no. Let's keep the lights on. And she'd be telling, like, she grew up in an old pueblo. And, like, some of these stories, like, they're true. Like, this is shit she's experienced.
I know. We'll talk about all of those. We're just talking right now in the specific time how you get scared.
I am a scared cat.
Okay.
Okay, when you grow up with, you know, my mom, this is why I took my feet in. Okay.
No, that's all I wanted. I'm
this
done.
Is what my mom used to say. She'd be like, oh, like, you know, she used to come up to my bed. Like, I'd be just relaxing, and she'd, like, silently would put her hand up and, like, grab my foot. Because there's, like, you know, we have El Cucuy, and, like, that's our version of the boogeyman.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, I just explained that.
You said, you know the Cucuy?
No, I said El Cucuy, which is our version of the boogeyman.
know.
Whatever, I know what I said. She would come and she'd...
play it back. Literally, we could play it back and see what you said.
Okay, we will. She'd be like, she'd come and grab my foot. And she's like, ooh, like the hairy hand's going to get you. And I'm like, why do you got to do me like that, Mom?
Okay, well, Fiona was not grabbing your foot.
No, I know.
That's...
She startled me, okay? Everybody at work now knows that I'm, like, spooked.
Yes.
So.
Okay, well, I'm just glad that you can admit that. You know, the first part about overcoming is admitting.
I know I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay.
But I do it to myself.
You do. You really do. I think it's because you just...
Sometimes I do sometimes, like, for example, like, at work, like, I'm really, like, just in my head, like, thinking, just, like, okay, like, this is next on my list. And I'm not paying attention to, like, my surroundings. Or I have my headphones in.
She also can't fucking hear anything. So that's why.
That too.
So, that should be next on our list. We need to get your ears checked.
Yes.
Just that one ear.
Anybody just wants to, like, come clean my ears. If you're
Is it your right
doctor,
ear?
It's my right ear.
Yeah.
I've been having issues, not we.
I've also been having issues. She can't fucking hear me.
I can't. You have to talk to my left ear. I'm practically an old lady right now.
Yeah. But, so that's what's to come. We have all of this stuff planned for you. We're excited. Let us know what your Halloween costumes are going to be. Send us pictures. Give candy out to children.
Yes, send us your creative pumpkin carves.
Yeah, paintings. We did a painting for Megan's birthday.
Yeah.
We talked about that last time. But second place, what?
Woo.
But yeah, so send us pics and give children candy. And also, go trick-or-treating if you want to.
Go trick-or-treating, go to Halloween parties.
Celebrate Halloween.
Do a blue moon ritual, take a moon bath. You do you, babes.
Yeah. Dress up in your sleepy costumes if you want to.
Yes.
Dress up in your
if you want to be
costumes.
A slutty nurse, be a slutty nurse.
Yeah.
If you want to be the Grinch, be the Grinch.
If you want to be a garbage can, be a garbage can.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came into my head.
I thought you were going to say, like, Oscar the Grouch, like, in the garbage can.
Well, I was thinking of a potato sack and then a trash can came out, so I don't know. But I think that we're going to end on that note, guys. And just make sure to live your life to the fullest and have as much fun as you can. Don't let negative people get you down. Don't let negative situations get you down. Because, like I said earlier, there can't be sunshine without rain. And this is just a rainy season for some of us. And we're here to be a light in that storm and a light at the end of the tunnel to hopefully give you a laugh and to make you kind of feel somewhat normal
in this crazy world.
Yeah.
And just remember, always put your head up high and a big smile on your face.
Yep. Smiles are contagious.
They are. Kill them with kindness.
There you go. Let's end it on that. That was
yes.
good. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. See you next time.
See you next time.